Oh, this camera is dusty. That's better. Hmm. There we go. Almost there. Oh, dang, I didn't even check audio. Oh. Oh, that's fire. Oh, shoot, I should probably look up. Hmm. That's weird. This kind of sucks because you can't play music. Oh. Wait, how do you do that? What is that? Oh, don't need that. Nah, we have a person. Sick. Ah, Mr. Fabulous, thank you, man. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. How's your day going? Mine's been chilling for the most part. I finally, what is it? Stopped for the day, I guess. Yeah, I made dinner and everything, but chilling for the most part. Mm. But yeah, how's your Sunday going? Yeah, it is just you. I appreciate you too, because I've been on here for like 12 minutes and it's sometimes people would pop up, but then they disappear. So yeah, it's just us. That's what's up. That's what's up. What do you normally like to do on your Sundays? You just hang out? You like to like clean up around the house or anything? Like all that good stuff? Nah, that's facts. I feel that. I've been trying to make Sundays like that, but for some reason, I just always find myself wanting to do things I never actually like get to do nothing on those days. Um, so good. It's good to have those days. Normally my Sundays kind of carry over into a Monday. Monday becomes the day where I just like hang out and everything. So yeah. I wish that you could type faster in this because it's like a 1 second delay. Where do you see yourself in this space? What's your goal? Oh man, that's a fantastic question. Um, so the biggest thing that I really want to do within this creative space is just obviously be myself and showcase my passions, but it's also to, I guess, shine a light on people that don't stereotypically like look how most people look within like the fashion sense or um, everything like that, if that makes sense. And just kind of be, I guess, a beacon of light to those people to show that really anybody can do this if it's something you're passionate about. And really, it's just me expressing myself and wanting to inspire as many people as I can, but being organic to myself and not coming off as someone that isn't myself. I've been really trying to figure that out with my content. Um, Making it like, how can I be as Nathan as possible in this and not just doing things that I've seen other people do because I know it works well, if that makes sense. Just trying to figure like what makes Nathan Nathan in this creative space. So doing that in hopes that other people can see that and want to be themselves and not try to be just like, me or like other people, but be inspired and be themselves. It's really cliche. Um, Heard it plenty of places before, but yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I just really like creating. I really like doing creative stuff and even with like I just purchased like this right here. Oh, you said honestly, it truly shows through your post, bro. Oh, well, thank you so much. No, that really means a lot to me because I don't know. The thing about creating content and everything is this it's such algorithm based that it could get really discouraging at times because if you really base your self-worth off of, like, how many likes a post get, how many shares, are people talking about it, you can really kinda mess with yourself, I guess. Um, so that really means a lot, thank you. I've been trying to speak positively to myself because I'm in such a space where I just consume, consume, consume content that it really makes you feel like you need to compare yourself to others just because you see how they're doing, and it could be a really bad mental space or leave you in a really bad mental space. But I got this today. I'm excited to use it. It's like a little microphone that you can plug into your phone. Because what I really want to do with talking videos in the future is have better mic quality. iPhone quality is great, and like my camera quality is great too. But I feel like this would be a nice little fun twist on it, and everything like that. But I'm gonna bounce that question right back at you. Like, what are something that you're passionate about? Why each anyone mentions the algorithm, I fall into that hole, and it's horrible. It's happy to have to be happy. You have to focus on yourself. What's the name of the mic? Oh, fuck, that's a great question. Yeah, no, it really like it's something that I really have to keep talking to myself because there's so many days where I'm like, I just don't feel like doing anything. I don't feel like creating. And then I realize, like, bro, like your job, like what you do should not be this stressful, but it really can get taken to that place where you feel really stressed. But give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm gonna get that mic name for you. It just came in today. I'm so excited to use it. Um, yeah, and thank you so much for joining, man. This is cool. It's like a little conversation between the two of us. Okay. Um, oof, it doesn't really have a name, I'm not gonna lie. You can like screenshot that. Oh, no, hold up. Let me get out the way. Is that helping? Is that helping? Okay, I'll read it too. I'll type it in the chat right now too. Give me one sec. It is a what did I look up? I think I looked up a lavalier mic PQRQP. Honestly, if you go on to Amazon right now, it probably should be like the only one in there. Um, it's like rated number one, I guess. But what I did is I went to the what's it called? I went to the description for it and just like watch if people made videos about it. And then for this specific one, I saw people make videos, and the audio quality didn't sound terrible. So I was kind of shaky about getting that, like making it sound really bad. But no, it's pretty good. So yeah, I'd recommend it if you talk in videos. But what'd you say? You said my passion is beauty and fashion. It's been a beautiful. It's been terrific. Oh man, that's dope. So many amazing opportunities come with creating. I recently left my job to pursue food. Dude, good for you. Oh, you found the mic. Yes. Um, no, that's awesome. That's dope. Dang, 8 years. 8 years. Fuck, man, that's what's up. That's so awesome. And, it's great that you're find yourself wanting to create and that you really did take that gamble on yourself. Um, because it's a little scary, but you're not gonna be, down on yourself and just uplift yourself as much as possible. That's really the best thing you can do. And, if I can like rant a little bit, I like find myself and I look at people that are like full-time creators and I get kind of discouraged sometimes if I see like people that say have a larger like following count than me or something, and to see them like still like maybe like working like a part-time job just because this is something that I really want to turn to my career. So it's like I don't want to work a part-time job. Like I want to make this. But when you see someone that's like that high up, I would always compare myself to them and be like, I can't quit my job because I got to be at this amount of followers and da 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 da. But in reality, everyone's timing is different with a lot of stuff. Um, so you really can't compare yourself. And this is just me speaking to me. Um, yeah, I would compare myself to like that pretty often. But at the end of the day, just be proud of yourself because you're doing something that you truly enjoy. And that's really the greatest thing that you can ever do within the world, within life, within what you do. And I know that it's going to show with your content too, which is awesome. Uh, that's the big one I had to learn. Everyone has it. Yeah. Yeah. And it seems like such a topic that most people, like other people, would want to talk about. and that you hear a lot. Like you hear people say like everyone's got their own journey, everyone's got their own time, but it's like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean for us? Um, and me, that just had like just keeping a lot of faith and knowing that, everything is going to work out in the future. Um, the biggest thing that I'm really grateful for is just the fact that people even want to watch my stuff. They're like just the fact that you're here right now really means the world because you can get so caught up, like, thinking, "No, I don't mean anything because my content isn't reaching this," or, like, for this live, like, my live doesn't have 10 people, 5 people. Like, I'm just grateful that I have, you here that I could talk to you, and it just shows that you cared enough to be here, which is really the only thing that we could ask for with creating content is obviously we're doing it because we love it, but it also we wanna make sure other people enjoy it too, but not too much to an extent. Nah, that's facts. That's facts. Strangers will support you more than actual people, and that's something that I really had to be okay with, um, in the future, and, like, the biggest thing that I want is I want all of my, stuff to be organic with people like commenting or reaching out. So anytime like I make a post or anything, I don't tell like family members or like, loved ones like, hey, like watch my new video came out. No, I never wanted to do that. I always wanted it to be organic. Um, and it really, it's been a slow process, but seeing just like people that I've never met before either message me and tell me like how much they appreciate everything that not everything I'm doing, but like they like the content I create, like it makes them happy. That makes me happy because you would never think that your content would ever reach anybody when you post it. You're just kind of doing it to, you enjoy doing it. You just want to be creative in this space. And when it does reach people and they like it, that's like an even bigger plus. And we have another person in here. I wish I could see who you are, but feel free to ask a question. We just talking, hang up. But these are great questions. Hey, Bree, welcome, welcome. You have such a good vibe. I just know something. But oh well, thank you so much. I wish the same to you. I mean, I thank the Lord every day, just the fact that I'm able to, be alive. That's the really thing. I really try to be present. Um, but you know what? Like even with like the good vibe and stuff like that, I really am trying to do more talking videos because I really want you guys to kind of hear who I am. And I go through points in my life where, some days aren't really that great. And I really, you know, I'll get to a point where I showcase that with you guys, but I never want you guys to think that like I'm happy 24/7 because there's some points where I'm low. Most of the time I'm happy. I got yellow on, I'm happy, I'm exuberant. Um, but yeah, the one thing I never want to do is like have you guys be like, man, he's just happy all the time. I'm not. I'm human. I got bad days, and obviously, like when you're talking to people online and stuff, like you want to be your best self and put your best foot forward. So that's what I try to do. But I'm gonna try to incorporate more of my personality because I feel like right now I just kind of have, you know, you know, how's everything? Any new goals you're working towards to also appreciate your realness? Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'm gonna bounce that back at you and ask how are you doing, and are there any new goals that you are working towards? And I hope you're having a great Sunday as well. Um, Man, I'd say okay. So some goals that I've been working on is obviously to keep taking steps towards, creating content and like leveling up myself. But you'll see in the next YouTube video that comes out, I'm really trying to go a more direction of like creating content that makes happy to me. And you're kind of seeing the format if you've seen the last ones where it's like a mix of a vlog with fashion content with vlog instead of just like a dedicated vlog. Um, so I've really been inspired to just create content more on YouTube and kind of get more cinematic with stuff because that stuff really is sick to me. And I really want to like create things that look really cinematic. Um, but also just setting goals like SMART goals. I don't know if you've ever heard that term. It's like SMART. I'm taking a digital marketing course and getting a degree in digital marketing, but really trying to set goals that like I guess are kind of attainable and not setting a goal that's like really out of pocket. Like it could probably happen, but like setting a goal like 50,000 followers in a month, like that's probably not going to happen. But setting a goal like 5% increase, like 5% increase of followers a month, like that's attainable with your current one. So setting those goals, and I think the acronym starts for like specific, measurable, attainable, I forgot the R, but all that stuff. But yeah, setting smart goals. Oh, smart goals, literally taking notes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should. It's good. Um, but that's really it. And also just creating content that makes me happy. Um, I guess since I got two of y'all in here, I could let y'all know. But I'm gonna be moving out soon. I'm gonna be moving to down south. In California. And so I'm really excited for that. So I'd say that's like a really big step that's going to happen that's new because I've been living at home uh, for my whole life. I mean, like I just turned 23. Um, so moving away, like I never really got to experience like what most people got to experience out of high school, going like and moving to a college and everything like that. So I'm really excited to see how life is going to be and what new character developments are going to bring to me as a person with facing, challenges that I don't normally have to think of. Um, and also just I guess, like, seeing what creativity comes of it. The one thing I know it's a massive, like, leap of faith going out there, um, but I'm just really excited to see what comes of it because I know, like, I can't be comfortable, and I know where I'm at home right now is I'm comfortable. Um, so I really just am embracing the uncomfortableness of taking that step and seeing what happens. I'm gonna have to find a new job over there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work another full-time job with content creation, with paying rent, with groceries, with dinner, and all that stuff. So I'm really excited. Uh, Congratulations, California. Watch that. Yeah, I love California. I mean, I've been in the Central Valley in California, and I don't know if you guys have ever like I don't know if you've ever heard of like Central Valley or anything like that, but it's really just like a farm town. But what is crazy is that they do have a convention that is like known throughout the whole, I guess, what do you say? Known through, oh, the world. There you go. It's like a massive agricultural space. So that's kind of where I'm from, is just like farms. Difficult to catch from, but definitely. Yeah, that's why I'm excited for it because like I know it like I as much as me wants to stay comfortable because it's safe. I don't want to experience that. I don't ever want to be safe. Um, so yeah, yeah, facts. That explains the cowboy boots. No, honestly, cowboy boots are so sick, and there's something that I really want to keep like like I really want a black pair, but yeah, cowboy boots. But the thing is with cowboy boots is like I always want to style them in a way that doesn't make me look like a farmer, kind of. So like that's why I really like going with like a wide leg silhouette or something just to kind of like counteract the slimness and the sleekness of the boot. Um, Something that's wider on the bottom to kind of like make it look more like a boot and not like, oh, he's just wearing a cowboy boot. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of that's kind of like my mindset with it. But I definitely want a black pair. I'm from Texas. I don't have a pair. You rock my suit. Oh, snap. What part of Texas are you from? My brother currently lives in Texas, and I have family members that live in Texas. And it's so funny because if when it does come to a point of like checking like analytics, a good majority of people that follow me are from Texas, which I find like really interesting. Like really interesting. Hey, Houston, how is it living over there? I was looking at apartments in Houston actually. I was like high key considering moving to Houston just because like when you go on TikTok and you like stumble upon like realtor or real estate people and they like post these like crazy looking like luxury apartments that are equivalent to like you're getting a ton more than how you would in like Los Angeles. Um, I miss so much my Wi-Fi acted up right now, but oh dang. Luckily for you, I think it's still a thing on here. You could go back, I think after like the VOD, it should still be up. So should you stood just like scroll past like the first like 12 minutes because it's just me sitting in silence because no one was here. So just like scroll past that and we're at 29 minutes. So just go to like 30 minutes when it's done and you should like be all caught up. I love to say so much born and raised here. We're going faster. That's awesome. That's what's up. Yeah, Houston just looked really cool. Um, I last time I've been in Texas, I was really young, like really young, and I think I went to San Antonio. I think that's the furthest I've gone to. Um, but yeah, Texas, I love it. I want to go back, but not at like the I want to go like visit like the like kind of like touristy kind of spaces um like Dallas, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio again, 'Cause I think they have the canal there, which is dope. I wanna go back and see that. I think last time I went there, I saw, like, Tim Duncan or something, which was cool. To answer your question, I'm doing okay. I'm preparing for the end of my last quarter of college and also like the SMART goals you were talking about, definitely taking those. Oh, sick, dude, congratulations, that's awesome. Um, that is not an easy feat, so congratulations, that's dope. Dang, what are you getting your degree in? That's fire. They were talking about definitely taking notes. Oh, sick. Yeah, you should. The thing about like me with taking notes and stuff is I always kind of like overtake notes. So I've been trying to like focus on taking notes that make sense to me or like mean something to me, I guess. Um, but yeah, that's dope. Dang, look at you. You can get your degree. We got Mr. Fabulous in here who's excelling in their field, which is fire. Man, this is dope. It's crazy because it feels like I'm talking to more people, but you know what I'm saying? It's just us. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Bree. Yeah, Bree. Yeah, life's definitely interesting. That's like the biggest thing I think that is cool that I keep learning every day is there's just so much that, you know, I guess like I have so much to be like thankful for and grateful for because life really is crazy and life really can like change really quick. We really are here on like borrowed time, I guess. So I always try to get caught up in like making the most of my day, but not letting it consume my day and not letting that thought of like, oh, I got to be doing this and this and this and this and this and this and this because I got to make the most of my day because I'm not guaranteed another. But just like being right here in the present moment. Oh, dang. Look at y'all. We got another person. That's like number three. Fire. Address yourself in the chat. Ask a question. All that good stuff. We just talking. Um, that's one thing I wish I taught in school. It don't seem time be moving so fast. Yeah. Yeah, time definitely moves fast. And you know what? Like, I feel like I've heard all the time. I think I had a teacher in high school that was like trying to teach us something about he was spitting bars about life and everything. I can't recall it for the life of me. But yeah, I think some of the biggest things he one of the biggest things he taught me, at least it's gonna kinda sound silly, um, but he had told me something like, if you can go out in public at like a place where you have to sit down and eat by yourself and can sit down and eat somewhere by yourself, you could do anything. And like when I first heard that, I was like kinda like, you can show yourself number 3. Yeah, don't be like, "We just talking, it's cool, you can ask a question, you know, we just trying to figure out how your day is," but yeah, me, I was always kinda introvert person, so I was like, "Man, what does that mean, like, go out and sit and eat by myself, like, what does that mean? Like, what is that gonna benefit with my life?" And then when I actually did it and got past, like, the fact of like, "Oh, okay, I could see how this could be, like, kind of embarrassing because you, like, care what other people think about you." And I think that's what he was trying to root in us was if you can do that and get past the thoughts of like people may be thinking things about you when in reality they're not. They're not. But if you can get past that yourself in your own mind that people don't care what you have to think and like everything like that, it'll open up more doors. So something simple sounding like that. And I don't think he meant to take it literally, but I took it literally and did it. And after I did it, it was like nice because it's nice to take yourself out on a date. But at the same time, it was also nice because I was like, all right, I see what he's talking about. You can grow, you know? I'm, like, really trying to keep my train of thought too when I go on these rants. I'm like, it's gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I, like, talk sometimes I kinda, like, talk to myself in the car. Sometimes, like, just kind of expressing ideas out, and those ideas are always so good. And then when it comes to something, like, translating it to something like this, like, it's never, the same. So I'm really trying to, like, stay in that mindset of, like, just talk like I'm talking to myself in the car. But yeah. What is it that's new? Um, ah, there's a movie that came out. Oh, are y'all gonna watch Creed 3? When Creed 3 pops out, let me know. I learned self-love is so important. I talk to myself all day. No one gets me. Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, and that's something that I still try to like figure out with myself as well. Like me, like I know me, oof, I've gone through so many, like, phases of my life, and I know one of the biggest things, like, that I currently, like, battle with on a daily is, body dysmorphia to, like, a very severe extent. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of y'all in here, y'all getting, like, real raw Nate, you know? Body dysmorphia, and I think that I don't know why it's a thing, and I don't know why because, like, I love who I am, I love every part of myself, but it's just something about that you always have that thought in your mind that you don't really look that great, and it's such, like, a shallow thing to think about yourself, like, for me, personally, like, it's such a shallow thing for me to think of because I know, like, how hard I work with fitness and everything like that, like, I take care of my body, but I still can't get past that fact of thinking of myself in such, like, a in a light that isn't uplifting. So that's a battle of like self-love that I battle with on myself on a daily. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. And I really don't know why it can't always be good. But I guess like that's the battle that I go through a lot. And just like even comparing myself to other people, it's a dangerous game to play when you compare yourself or even let those thoughts in. Um yeah. Something where like there's always that stupid thought in the back of my head, like, what do I do to get rid of it? Yeah, it's such a, like, "Or is anything for sure is wrong, blah, blah." Oh, yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think that this is, like I think this is the coolest part about being able to talk and everything, because like, you guys can't get this in, like, an 8-second video that I'm posting, you know? You guys can't get this with a video of me talking, you guys get this right here and right now. Um but yeah, like we hear all the time, like, love yourself, like da da da, like love yourself, blah, blah, blah. And it's like you would think that as many times as you hear it, you would accept it. But anytime I hear that, I always like go into like a frenzy in my mind, like, how do I accept this? How do I understand this? Like, how do I like actually like adapt this into my life? Um, and it gets tough. It really does get tough. But if you make it through a day, you should be proud of yourself and you should know that your biggest enemy really is yourself with what you tell yourself. And it's crazy that I'm like telling you guys this when like I'm not really like talking to I guess to you, like I'm talking to my like I'm saying stuff that I need to know and that I need to understand is that you're like great at anything, not any, you're great. You're awesome. There's really no reason for you to ever dislike any part of yourself. Like, of course, we're gonna have moments where we like fall, but that's just opportunities to grow, if that makes sense. Also, I caught up with the lab, but my degree will be in psychology. Oh, awesome! That's all you asked me a degree. That's so dope. That's so dope. Look at that, psychology, congratulations. I remember I took one course in psychology in college, and I, like, never went to it, which is so bad. Um, I never go to it because it was my first year of college, and I think I was on campus for 3 hours from, like, 9 a.m. to 12, and then I had to come back to campus at 3 o'clock. But since it was my freshman year, I was so used to my mind, like, I shouldn't even be going back because 'cause I'm out of school at 3 o'clock. Think in high school, right? I'm out of school at 3:21, and so now I'm in college, and I have a class at 3:21. So, like, I never really adjusted, and I was like, "Nah, I shouldn't be in school right now." So, props to you for staying in psychology. It was super interesting when I was in there, but definitely when I didn't show up, I felt it. So, congratulations, because that is the only thing I remember that class is I watched, what's that movie? No Country for Old Men. I guess there was like a psychology lesson that I was being taught about that, No Country for Old Men. Um, that's how I feel about comments. There could be 100 positive comments. Yeah, no, same, same. And you know what's so crazy about comments, like negative comments, is that oh my gosh, everything within me wants to like be bitter right back to them, and maybe like someday, it's tough. And, there's some days where I get really hesitant with, like, going on to, like, platforms that I post to, just because, like, half of me is like, "Ugh, I don't want to see anything that could possibly, like, make me feel some type of way." But then at the same time, I'm like, "Dude, but it's just a comment. They don't even know you." Like, they don't know you, and you've heard this probably from other people, but it really is true, like, they're just projecting from a thing of themselves. they're just projecting with how they feel about themselves out to you. So, like, try not to take it as personal, but, we're human. We see something that's makes us not feel good that's directed at us, and we're gonna think it's something that's wrong with us. But if you ever do experience that, I like to respond to comments. Like anytime you leave a comment on any of my posts, like I will respond to you, whether it be positive, whether it be negative. But with the negative ones, I've really made it and have tried not to steer off the path of just like responding back as positive as possible. Not in a way that seems like OD, but in a way that's like doesn't fight fire with fire, I guess. And in most cases, they either never respond back or, you know, I guess like that. Um, but if I could give you like a little bit of free game because I know that you do post. If you haven't been like responding to comments or anything like that, just make sure you like always respond to your comments because there will be a lot of times where someone will comment on my video and I'll respond back to their comment and they didn't follow me before they commented. But when you comment back, um, in most cases, they'll follow back just because I guess not a lot of people respond back to comments and like sorry. I get if it's like a post that's really viral, they can't get to every single comment, but most people don't respond back to comments. I don't know what it is. Like either you just like kind of don't want to, or like you're kind of unsure of how you'd respond back to them. But try responding back to comments. It really does help. And I guess like I don't know. For me, that would make me feel special, and that's why I do it. Is because if I commented on someone's, it would make me feel good if they like acknowledged me back. Um, for real struggle is real. Thank you. Yeah, of course. You should be proud of yourself. That's dope. And I don't know if you guys are like, if there's a delay on you guys typing or not. There really shouldn't be. But they also didn't give me a reason, like a feature for that. So I hope that, oof, I hope that that works out well. And person three still hasn't even addressed themselves, which is cool. You can stay incognito. I just hope you're enjoying your Sunday and you're having a good day. That's a weird thing where no one responds. I was talking to this person at IG and they said it was a bot kind of issue. Oh, anyway, what do you mean by that? Elaborate on that. It's a weird thing when I was talking to this one person out IG and they said it was a bot kind of issue. Yeah, that's interesting. You mean like there's like bots that are like responding to it in place of like, hmm. I'm like that one's got me stumped a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Um. Oh, what? Oh, dang. Hold up. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. We can say, what's your. I hope I spelled February right too. Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you. Autocorrect. Oh, don't want that. I want to go back to my live chat. There we go. You share it. Yeah, the comment did disappear. Oh, I could have saw who it was this whole time. Oh, that I'm so upset. I could have seen who was the third person in here the whole time, and I never did. Toggle timestamp. What is it? Oh, okay. I'm learning this too. Um, yeah, we could have saw number three. Now he's permanently incognito. We will never know who number three is, and I think Bree internet bugged out too. Um, uh, if you could remember your comment it back because I'm actually really curious as to what. But also, type in the chat if you can. Can you like send like multiple messages? Like if you send one, could you send another? Because I was really confused. When setting it up, it had something like chat time to where I guess it wants only people to like say a comment every 60 seconds. So I don't know if I set it up like that or not, and I don't know if I can edit it. Yeah, spam it. Okay, testing. Okay. So you can send more than one. Okay. Good, 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 good. That's good intel to know I set it up right. Welcome back, Bree. Ah. Do you guys know if skin cleansers like expire? Because I can't find an expiration date on this, and I found it, and it looks interesting. Like I would want to use it, but I don't know if it expires or not. I mean, like it. It. We're gonna put that up in the maybe column. But it's a glass bottle. It looked cool. Does the back have a shelf life of 12 months? I have no clue. It says um I don't think it has any of that. They got with a 12. Can you see that? Is it backwards for you guys, or could you see that? Did this expire? No, the back of the bottle. Oh. Look it just has like a description of it. He said, dude, I might say that this MacBook's camera quality is pretty good. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys could even read that. Can you? But I don't see anything like prominently that has an expiration date, but I also don't kind of want to put this on my face if it's going to make me dry out. Cuz I don't know if I don't think I've ever told you guys, but I have rosacea. I have rosacea. Um I don't really know like the proper term to describe it, but I do know like my cheeks will get really rosy. And I've been using this moisturizer lately that like sometimes it dries my skin out really bad and then sometimes it doesn't. Um so I really don't know like if I want to keep using it cuz I don't know if it's like making my skin uneven either. But I mean like I have it. So I'm going to use it. But I just don't know if I'm like using enough or not. I could end the Q&A. This will remove all questions in the question. What? No, we're just going to keep that up there. Do. Yeah, there's a Q&A feature, I guess. um I'm like multitasking right now. I'm texting and not texting, but I know what I'm saying. Um do. You know what? I feel like this has been really productive. I feel like this has been really good. It's nice. And it's been rainy here the past couple of days. So today we had sunlight and a little bit of yesterday we had sunlight. So like I'm thriving. I'm excited for tomorrow. But then at the same time, I'm also like, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Show you something I've been doing. What I've been working on. Look at it. You see that? Oh, okay. I don't know if my screen was dirty or not, so I don't, you could judge me. It's cool. Uh, so one thing I want to try out with videos is developing a script, like an actual script, and like introduce like doing like different like camera angles and stuff, but introducing the script and everything. Um, I really want to do that and see like what it does because I feel like within like the fashion scene, everyone's kind of like similar in a sense. Um, and so I'm trying to figure out like little things that can make me stand out, but also keeping true to myself. And like I said, like I really like things that make you feel like a director or things that make you feel like really cinematic stuff. So I've been wanting to like write out actual scripts for videos and write out like um at least for like videos like TikTok videos, write out scripts for it and then write out like camera angles and stuff that I want to use because I feel like that would be cool to translate into videos, like making it feel more, you know, because one thing about me is like I'm not the who scripts lay out the film process so much. Yes, and that's what I know, and so I'm gonna try. But like, there's like a not a fear, but like there's a fear in me like that I don't want to record too much and like have my battery die out on me on my camera. But I know like it's part of the process. Like you're gonna have a lot of takes and everything like that. But half of me just wants to get it done in like one take, and I know like that's not the case. My friends would make fun of me because I would start some vlogs, like wake up, brush teeth. Oh, yeah, facts. They don't know. That's why like it's something only really creators know. Like I hear that and like yeah, it makes sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the exact direction. And I'm also like I'm really trying to get technical, not technical, but like know terms like medium shot, like close shot, like medium shot punch in and stuff like that. Just trying to learn more technical terms and apply that to the content. So if you see videos this week that you're gonna see this bad boy in use right here. Um, I don't know what I'll know it's you. But yeah, you see those ones right there. Just know that we're building out the script. We're gonna make the video. And half of me kind of wants to make things that are still kind of raw talking off the top of my head. Um, but yeah, I really I want to incorporate some sort of scripts, some sort of things, and also uh I started making many TikTok blogs, but I always private them because I get shy. Anybody, so oh yeah, I got you. I got you. Okay. One, put your let me know your TikTok. Um, put your TikTok in the chat. I'll follow you, and when you do post, I will see it, and I'll do all that good stuff. Engage with it. But you should okay. First thing is you should be proud of yourself that you actually put something out there in the world that was a thought in your head. So you should be proud of yourself, and within you being proud of yourself of doing that, try to detach yourself uh, from social acceptance, I guess. I don't know what it is that maybe like holding you back at this is like people that are gonna see it, or like possibly getting like a hate comment, or possibly like it not reaching a lot of people or everything like that. But just like what you said right there, mostly found I do them because they're fun. Let that be the sole root of why you keep creating, whether it be on a consistent basis or every now and then. Always have it be that it's something that you enjoy, and never do it because you're reaching for something like followers, to get brand deals, to get, you know what I'm saying? Like never do that, because those things are not strong motivators, and those will not keep you, pushing. Those won't help you in the long run. So keep doing them because you create them, but also like post it, right? Post the video, get out of the app. Get out of the app. Don't check how the video is doing. Don't check any of that. That's what I had to do when I first started posting is I would post a video and dart out. I would turn off not turn off notifications, but I would turn off like if someone commented on it, I would never get that notification on my phone, or I would never get notifications of likes, just so it'd be like I posted it and almost kind of like forget about it till the next day when I do post. So if you could keep doing that and not really like, I guess try to like, yeah, detach yourself from like what can happen to the video, and just be proud of yourself that you actually posted something, because not a lot of people are consumers, not a lot of people are creators like that. So you should be proud of yourself, and keep talking to yourself nice, because it's something you really should be proud of. If you post content like that's fire, that's dope, be proud of who you are. It's such a great way to document your life now. I love looking back at myself a year from now. Yeah, no, that's the coolest part about it. That's the coolest part about it is like it almost makes you feel like you've lived different lives, like you've lived a different life, and everything like that. Um, so yes, like it sounds so cliche, but keep documenting in a way that feels right for you. Keep documenting in a way that feels as authentic to you as possible. Whether that be really consistent, whether that don't be consistent. Checker number 3 is, oh damn, you right, you right. It doesn't even tell me. It just says that Bree's in here and that you're in here. Ah, whack. Person 3 is not gonna. Oh, hold up. Back to live chat. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to expose them. So real. That's why I want to start recording every day so I can look back at 20 years and relive these. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if you're like just like ever want to, repurpose your content for any means. But a good way that you can like repurpose your content if you want to post to other platforms, there's a really good website called Snaptic. And whenever you do post a video on TikTok, just copy the URL for it and like on the post, like copy the link, go to Snaptic and then post the link in there and it'll pop out the video without the TikTok watermark on it. And so you can repurpose that for everywhere and everything. Or like if you just edit them on a computer too and send them to your phone, obviously you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, Snaptic helps get rid of the watermark on it, and it almost looks like you made it specifically for that platform. So if you did want to repurpose them and post them, like not even if you like post them to like be like a content creator, but just post them because you want other people to see it that you might know, use Snaptic for sure. Um, yeah, Snaptic. I found out that like a year ago, and ooh, we got a like, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Um, Yeah, Snaptake is really good for that. Um, just like know, like I don't know if I'm being self-conscious when I do it, but like I almost feel like sometimes like the quality gets decompressed with it a little bit. Like it kind of dampens the quality after you download it from Snaptake. But I mean, it's been solid for me. So I would do that if you wanted to do that. TikTok or IG, which do you love? Okay, fantastic question. I will answer it like this. I obviously have a major lean towards TikTok because that's where like, a bulk of my following is from and most likely where you guys, have seen me was TikTok and TikTok definitely has opened up doors for me with like working with companies and everything like that. So like I really love TikTok for that. Um but I know for me personally like it's such a cool app, but it's such an app that you can compare yourself to with, like, creating content. Um, and what I find most of my time on is I spend most of my time on Instagram to, like, kinda counteract that, even though I know, like, a lot of things that I see on Instagram is people reposting them from TikTok. Um, I really love TikTok for the engagement that you can get and, like, I guess it's a larger platform, so if you wanna get reached or other people to see it, like, TikTok is the app for that. I really like Instagram because it almost feels like more community based, I guess. It almost feels like more like, the followers you get on TikTok, you bring them over to Instagram, and then Instagram is, like, kinda where they get to know you more because you can post I know TikTok has it too, but, like, stories, pretty much everything TikTok has. Instagram has it first, and for that I like Instagram. Oh, dang, you didn't even oh, snap, for real? Oh, TikTok, Nathan A. Perez. Yeah, there's like and you'll see, like, you'll probably find a lot of videos that you have not seen before, because it's lazy on my part. Sometimes I don't post them on Instagram, which stems back to the thing. Sometimes I don't post them on Instagram because engagement on Instagram sucks, and it could be a little discouraging. TikTok is a little bit better with it. But yeah, you'll probably see a lot of videos that I didn't actually like post to Instagram on there on TikTok because that's kind of like when I edit a video from my laptop and send it to my phone. That's the first platform that I send it to is or post on is TikTok, and then I'm like, oh, maybe Instagram. And I think a lot of it too is because Instagram is such like an interesting platform with engagement. You can post there every day, but it almost feels like when you post on their platform every day, it kind of suppresses who it sends your content to. So it's almost better to post like every other day. And I always just forget to post every other day, even though like I'll post videos to TikTok mostly every day. Yeah. I mean, I love how chill TikTok is. I feel like I can be myself for so long. It felt like I had to be perfect on IG. So I'm shocked that I spent a lot of time now on TikTok. I feel like I'm cheating. No, I guess that's facts. Like Instagram definitely has that kind of motion where it feels like you have to be perfect because, like, that's how Instagram was for such the longest time. It was, like, getting the perfect you have to have the perfect lighting, the perfect, edit, the perfect filter. You have to look a certain way. But in TikTok, it really did make it open to feel like anyone is and everyone is welcomed, even though that's how it should feel on every platform. It felt like TikTok really put that spotlight because you're getting to see people create content that may not look like how you're used to seeing on Instagram because everyone's so over filtered and everything like that, that you're seeing people that don't look like that on TikTok and it's almost encouraging for them, which I think is awesome. Um, so I definitely feel that. I feel like TikTok's more inviting to everyone, whereas Instagram still kind of has that feel to where you have to put your best foot forward. But, that's just like my 2 cents on it. Yeah, you feel it, you feel it. I also never asked too, is the audio okay? Because I'm just talking straight from the laptop right now. I didn't know if the Oh, bro, people are hilarious on TikTok, and that's what I'm saying, like, a lot of things that I'll see on Instagram is because I saw them on TikTok, and, like, I'll send them to family members, I'll send them to my girlfriend, and she's like, "I already seen this on TikTok." I'm like, "Oh, alright, I feel old now because, like, I didn't see them." Yes, audio is great. Fantastic. Um, well, shoot, is there any other questions that y'all you know, how we doing? We doing good? Ooh, there's this thing that I got from Costco the other day. It's downstairs, so I don't really feel like getting it. But they're chocolate covered strawberries, like actual like chocolate covered strawberries. It's fire. You pop them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to eat them, you just like let them thaw for a little bit. But it's like literally chocolate covered strawberries, and they don't taste bad. Exactly, hot fire, hot fire. Anytime I go to Costco, I won't get those all the time, but the absolutely mandatory thing I get from Costco is a chicken bake. I don't know if y'all feel me on that, but them chicken bakes be hitting every time I get that. And like that takes up a meal for me for the day. So it's kind of nice because I ain't got stressed out about it. And it's only like $2, $3. Like, after you drop like 200 on groceries, you like feel like you're really getting a deal with that $2. So chocolate shredded. Yes, I think it's called like not True. I don't know the name of it, but if you, like, look up that on Costco, I'm sure if you look that up, like, on TikTok, like, chocolate covered strawberries Costco in the search bar on TikTok, like, you'll find the name. Um, yeah, no, those are exquisite, exquisite. Um, but yeah, is there any other questions that y'all wanna know? Like, it could be everything and or anything and everything, whether it be, like, things I use to record or just, like, about life or, like, brands and stuff like that, like, I'm really open to talk and answer anything. That's real. Very real. Oh, I accidentally pressed a button. That's not very good at all. How many points? Dang. Sorry, I was just answering something real quick. My fault, y'all. Um, but yeah, let me know. I'm willing to talk about anything and everything. Just appreciating your time. We got to know you a whole lot. Facts. Yeah, dope. I'm I think that this live stream will be up still. So there's a possibility that like more people could see it, which is kind of fire. Um yeah, no, that makes me happy. I'm happy that, that we did get to talk. That's fire. That's sick. That's the whole point of building a community. And if there's anything that you guys should never ever get twisted is a community of people is so much better than you blowing up. Um, oh, yeah, you don't want to see you don't want to see that. No, high key, a lot of it, like those first 12 minutes, I was like sitting there and I was like, oh, I should play music. Like, nope, can't play music because we're on YouTube. Show up, like, bro, like, what are you gonna do when someone is here? Like, I really contemplated in my head. I was like, should I talk? Like, should I just like start talking to myself so when they come in, they think that like Uh, but luckily, I ain't gotta worry about that. Um, I lost my train of thought. Oh, okay, I remembered. Um, okay, and this is something that like I really, really like thought about. Uh, so it is so much better for you, and this is with everything in your life, but I'm only speaking in a sense of content creation. Um, I would much rather have times like this where it's like really small group of people and the connection's real, rather than you just like blowing up out of nowhere and those people don't know about you. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really engage with you. You just blew up one time and they could care less about what happens next. I'd rather have the slow grind and the slow upcome because you're building people that genuinely like you care about and like they care about you, which is fire. Um yeah, sorry, that's just like a little tangent. Like that's one of the conversations I like say to myself. I'll do that. I'm new to TikTok and learning. I would love to just get one tip that will help. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What tip you want to know? What tip you want to know? Like spit them off. I'll let you know exactly. I mean, I've been creating videos on TikTok since like COVID, actually, when that happened. That's when I started. So say wins a race, even though I won't be there. Yeah, no facts. And a lot of times I'm like that too. I really want like a video, like I post, I'm like, this the one that's gonna blow up. Da, da, da. But then like I think about it after the fact, I'm like, do I really want that? Like, do I really want something to explode? Like, much rather have. There's a lot of good things that can come with like that explosion, but then at the same time, you have to be resilient. You have to know like how to pivot after that and not just have people only know you for that one thing and not crutch yourself. So that's why I'm excited for just like the slow continual grind. Um, is it true that you need to post multiple days on TikToks? Like, okay, this is my 2 cents about that. So I did that. When I first started posting on TikTok, I posted 3 times a day for like a year. Every single day, 3 times a day. And if there's one thing I can say about that is obviously like TikTok does favor an influx of videos a day. Um and I think that if you have time to upload multiple times, like whether like content creation ideas may run dry or if you just have an abundance of them, by all means like put them out there. Um but I think the sweet spot which you can aim for is 1 to 2 videos a day. I think that if you really, really, really want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward out there with creating content, um, just make sure you're being really authentic to yourself. But don't, or when I say this, like don't like take it a certain way, but create content that is quality to you, that you think this is quality content, not like what you see other places. Be inspired by other places, but create things that you feel are really authentic to you. Like you're like, yes, this is what I would want to see. Create that. And it will be resonating. You will find other people. And I think that piece, creating like one piece of content like that a day is better than you just like throwing out 3 half-baked ideas. By all means, keep throwing out like if it's good way, you'll get exposure if you keep posting 3 times a day. The big thing about it is just consistency. They really want you to be consistent on that platform. Um, so you can be consistent. And what does consistent mean? It doesn't mean every single day. It just means like what is consistent to you in your schedule. So if you can only post like 4 times a week, post 4 times a week. Like that's cool. But if you can post 5 times a week, by all means, post 5 times a week. Yeah, so that's what I'd say. But yeah, go ahead. You got any other questions? Let me know. I feel like, with everything, like take advice with a grain of salt. Um, and take advice and like apply it to your life how you feel is like best. But by all means, don't take my word as like the end all be all. And same thing with like things you'll hear other like people that are like social media gurus give you advice about stuff. Like it's all a game of experimenting. You have to experiment, be inspired by other creators and manipulate those ideas and put them into your own. That's like the best thing I can do. You will find yourself being in a point where, yeah, you're the best. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I'm happy that I was able to help out with that. Um, but yeah, you will find yourself in that kind of a space where you feel like you'll find yourself in a space at some points, and I hope you don't, but it probably will happen where you see how this person's making a video and like their format of how they're making it, you're like, I gotta make it exactly like that. Don't fall into that. Don't do it. It's not beneficial to anything of what you do at all. Ooh, this looks sick. Hold on. Yo, this looks fire. There's something so cool about finding people that make really, like, cool, like, vlogs. Very cool. Very cool. Ooh. But yeah, that's it. That's what life's all about is learning and trying new things and putting your best foot forward and whatever that means to you. That's like the best thing I could say. Now my whole thing in the future of what I really want to do is keep being like this, how we are right now, and me like just I never ever want to like gatekeep anything. So if for real, like if you really want to know anything and I have the answer for it, I will most definitely let you know. Like I'm not trying to gatekeep anything. I want us to all know that we can do whatever we set our mind to. And if you set your mind, you know, if you want to do something in the creative space, I can for sure help out with that. Facts. Yeah, rock climbing looks cool too. Um, I'm so glad we got to chat. I feel like I'm walking into this new with a good feeling. Yeah, that's fire. Do you feel like you need to stick to certain content on your YouTube channel? Um, Here's what I'd say about that. Um, so like take me example for what I want to do. Right. This is my example. I'm gonna say yes and no, but I'm gonna say be universal, like a utility person. If let's say within your let me scroll back up so I can see like within give me one sec. Um, beauty and fashion. Okay, let's say oh for me hold up, you said something else. Like for me, no one really watches makeup tutorials on here because everyone loves short form content. So I've been doing nothing but vlogs. Okay. Um so what I will say is that long form content I think on YouTube I think is fantastic. Um Post shorts for sure. Post shorts because people do love short-term content, but the long form content is I would say really stick with that because that's when people are going to really get to know you. That's how you actually build a community of people is through a long form video. It's already good that if you're talking in your vlogs, because that also is how you kind of build loyalty with somebody. If you can see their face and hear them talk, that's kind of how you build loyalty. So I'd say definitely do both. Um, but like I was gonna say, I was gonna use me as an example. So if you see with me, like on my other platforms, it's mostly just fashion videos. Like there'll be a vlog sprinkled in every now and then, and within the short form content. But with YouTube, what I really want to do is mash fashion and vlogs, like and lifestyle stuff into one video instead of giving them like dedicated separate videos. Like mixing them all into one, but putting them under the same title. So that title, for example, could be like my favorite recent pickups. But within that pickups video, you'll get me talking about the pickups, but you'll also have me showcasing you vlog, like a vlog for throughout the week. So it's almost like you're getting two videos in one. So I'd say if you're inspired by multiple things like that, like fashion and beauty, and you feel comfortable enough to kind of mesh both of them both into the same video or like create them in the same space, feel free and go for it. I think that it's going to make you feel a lot better about creating. One of the things that you can handicap yourself with and that will like probably make you burn out a little bit is if you feel like you only do one thing because that's what works, but you really want to try something else, but you never do because you're like, no, I know for sure this works. So I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, don't fall into that. Just create stuff that feels right to you. I just seen this other creator, something like that, and it's such a fun experience to watch. You themselves to create video. Yeah, yeah, and like me, like that's not something that I came up with myself. I watched this YouTuber, and he also like makes content on other place. Daniel Simmons, and he does that with his vlogs. And I got super inspired by that. His vlogs look really like cinematic and really good and crispy, and they kind of give you this feeling of like comfort. And that's kind of the aim that I want to do with my videos. But he does stuff similar to that. He throws fashion into his vlogs throughout the week. And what I kind of like is he doesn't really like go outside that much. It sounds weird, but me, I'm introverted too. So I know like it gives me confidence in creating content just at home or creating a whole vlog just at home, like not feeling like you have to go out and do something every single day for content, which is cool. Oh, my hands have been mad dry for the past week. Not good. I know like using saliva is not going to suffice, but it's good enough. It's good enough for now. Ooh, hold up. Did I have a um that's real. I'm liking this mix. I'm so used to this video. Is this and only this? Yeah, yeah. Mix stuff up for sure. And yeah, you saw me use saliva. That's real. That's sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like it's like you ever had that like 5 second gum, right? That's what saliva is for your hands. Like it makes you feel good for a little bit, and then you're like, oh, I need lotion. It's like with that gum, you chew it, and you're like, oh, I should probably get a long lasting form of gum. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna use this skin cleanser. Oof. If you see me like in a couple of videos with dry spots on my face, just know I did in fact use this cleanser and I'm recovering. Ah. Ah. Okay, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Just in your like personal, just like personal opinion thing. Obviously, YouTube is sick. Like I would love to like go live on YouTube more. But in your like personal opinion, like do you find it more convenient for you to like watch me on Instagram? Um, to do like an Instagram live or YouTube more? Like I'm curious, like which excites you more to like watch a live stream on like Instagram or YouTube? Really curious on that. Because obviously in the future, like I want to stream more. And YouTube will be my platform to stream on. You should be fine. I would do a test patch. Valid. Very smart. It's so crazy because it says that there's 2 people in here. And if I look up participants, it won't show me. Maybe it's because they haven't interacted in the chat. But yeah, it says there's 2 people in here. Weird. Weird. Feel free to say something. Like it's cool, we friendly here. Oh, it's Bree. Oh. I'm over here thinking we got yeah, it was Bree. So it did. That's myth busted. They have to interact with the chat for me to see them. Um uh much more convenient on Instagram. Much more convenient on Instagram or TikTok. It's rare to see anyone go live here, at least for me. Okay, I'll take that note. I'll take that note. I know for me, it's because I watch a lot of like video games. Like you would think that the content I consume is like fashion and everything. I watch video games on YouTube. It's straight video games. I love watching people play video games. Could be nerdy. It's fine. That's me. Y'all probably don't get that from my videos, but like I love watching videos about gaming. So like they do live streams and their live streams are like on YouTube. They can go on Twitch, but it's on YouTube is where I watch a lot of them. So that's where I kind of got the idea of it for. Um, Brie, that was hilarious, by the way. I agree to Instagram and TikTok. Okay, I'll keep that in note. The next live I do will probably be something like this. My question for you is, you two, how consistent would you maybe want to see me be live? Do you want like a once a week kind of thing? And if so, like what day? Do you think Sunday's a good day? Do you think like a Friday? Like I no, because I love Super Mario. And with the younger brother, I'm showing him all these games he missed out. Facts. Look at that. That's good. That's good. That's good, big brother right there. That's good, big brother right there. Yeah, I watch people play all kinds of video games. So that's like everything, all the content I consume is mostly video games. And you might see some of that be inspired with content on YouTube. I do a lot of things that gaming YouTubers do. So I've been trying to like figure out a mix of like making it myself. Um, but yeah, what days would you feel would be best for that? Like, I feel like Sunday would be cool because it's kind of like a reset day for some people. So I feel like they wouldn't mind chilling. But then I also kind of like the randomness of like an afternoon kind of thing. I don't know. Sunday seems best because it's the time where I have to actually watch and engage. Okay, that's valid. And you know what? Like, I probably would get a better pull of people. I never use bees. I probably would get a better pull of like people like coming in here to talk and everything on Instagram because it's a platform that I have people that like that interact with my content on there, whereas YouTube, like I just started re-uploading on YouTube, so I wouldn't expect there to be a ton of people on here. But it's good to know. Have the most self-care time available. Love that for you, Bree. Love that for you. So look at goal for this upcoming week is both of y'all gonna have to get them chocolate covered strawberries, and then on Sunday you have a snack to watch the live. Right? It's a good idea. I mean, I know me. What am I gonna do for the rest of the day? I'm debating if I want to do schoolwork or not, or just like kind of chill and save that for the rest of the day. I've done schoolwork 3 days this week, and I don't know if I want to do four. So, is it different to crossover your following to other platforms? Oh, absolutely. With the strawberries, facts. Bree, real. That is real. Very real. Is it difficult to cross over with your followers to other platforms? Yes. Yes. Very difficult. Like, and this is the example of why I say it. Because on TikTok, I have I think like 30 something thousand followers on Instagram, TikTok, sorry. But on Instagram, I have 3,000 followers. In theory, you would think that if you have 30,000 followers on that platform, they would follow you to your Instagram. And that's really not the fact. So it also makes you realize that you have to also create quality content, quality, you know what I mean, content to these other platforms because you'll probably get a really small amount of people that will actually like follow you to your next platform. It's very rare. Like just like what you said, like you follow me on Instagram, right? You didn't like follow me on TikTok, and that's just simply because like it's it's really hard to get enough people to like follow you from one platform to the other. I guess that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. It's really difficult to get that like get them to transfer over. Which is inspiring, which is like inspiration for me because it makes me want to work. Because if that was the case and like everyone followed you over everywhere, um, it would kind of like defeat the purpose of wanting to create. Because I don't know, you get what I'm saying? Kind of. What time is it there? It is 9:24. But if you're in Texas, I think you're at a 2 hour ahead, so it's 11:24 over there for you. Um, Shoot, I'll probably cut the stream when you guys are good. Like when you two feel good and you feel like you've got, good entertainment out of this, then I'll be like, yeah, we can cut it right there. And I don't know if I want to go live on Instagram right now or not. I feel like half of me, because I already feel like I've broken the seal of talking in front like of a camera to just kind of like myself. So half of me is like, yeah, let's go on Instagram and see what happens. You got 100 questions. Yo, by all means, like even if you got like three more questions, like I'll answer them with the happiest in my heart because that just means like you're curious enough to know more and like want to know more, which is fire because I don't know, there's just something so cool of knowing that's like people have questions. That's sick. Cause I got a question. Like, if you are not lactose intolerant, what is your favorite ice cream? Gotta know. This is not that I'm gonna judge, but you know, just like make sure it's not like mint chip or something. No, just playing. Oh, I so be mad silly. No, my sisters are the same way. Well, one sister, cookies and cream, hands down, fire, fire, fire. Okay, now here's my question with the cookies and cream. Do you get, like, the Oreo cookies and cream or just, like, the ooh, like, Breyers or something like that? Or do you get, like, uh damn, you're a rebel. You said, "I don't care what my stomach goes through, like, Imma eat this." That's real. That's really real because I do the same thing. Wait, I like mint and chip. Uh, a mint and chip has its moments. It has its moments. Only Oreos I'm bougie. That's valid. That's exquisite taste right there. That's very exquisite taste. Mint and chip definitely, like, it's like, I'll have it, but, like, sometimes that mint and chip is a little too minty, you know? And then, like, you feel I wanna feel like I'm eating an ice cream sometimes. I don't really wanna feel like I'm having a mint, like, you know? So if it's not too, if it's not too minty, I like it. But if it's yeah, if I feel like I'm eating like a Halls or like a Altoid, I'm cool. Say it tastes like toothpaste. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, do you guys remember those, chapsticks that, like, smelled like watermelon or, like, cherry or something like they were, like, the really smelly ones? And same thing with, like, the Sharpies, like, the markers, like, the dry erase, the exposes that would smell like watermelon or cherry or orange or stuff like that. You remember those? But the mint chocolates oh, yeah, I can't do like, York peppermint patty, like, ooh, like, I'll have it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I respect that, though. I used to sniff those markers in school like crack. You was probably spaced out of your mind off of all those chemicals that came off that marker. Now, I only say that to say, be real with me, right? Be real with me on this one moment. How do they get set in markers? I have no clue whatsoever. Oh, snap, we got Isaiah in here. What's up? What's up, player? Yeah, okay, so, like, the little chapstick thingies that had the smelly in them, uh, there was one time where, like, you're a kid, you smell something and it smells like, watermelon, so I, naturally wanted to wanted to taste it, and, bro, I've never been so disappointed than in that moment, which I think is for the best. Because if it actually tasted good, that would've been so dangerous to me as a kid. Because I was such a little, like, nitpicky kid. I was yeah. So, yeah, that I'm being real. No, not markers. If I were to eat markers, dude, if I were to eat markers, I feel like I would be the next Avenger, and that's real. Like, I would have, like, a toxic chemical. That's real. I would be the next Avenger, like, I would be in Area 51 if I actually ate the markers. Ooh, but I know we all did, right? Oh, maybe I bet that chapstick very disappointed, right? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Yeah, I eat that Oh, my sisters were so pissed at me. Human superset and farts are what? Ew, that's yucky. That's chemical right there. That's chemical. Yeah, the chapstick, that's real though. That's really real. That's not saying I was like a gremlin when I was a kid, but I was definitely doing some weird devious stuff like that. That would be a superpower. I well, markers aside, what superpower are we choosing? Because I know me, I think I'd wanna, learn how to fly. I think I'd wanna fly. That'd be super cool. Or I'd either wanna know how to fly or not super strength because, like, that's like, okay, like, you're strong. You can still these gas prices is crazy. That's real too. Um, I feel like what's a superpower? Would you consider, like, Deadpool to have superpowers? Because I feel like that's kind of a or, like, kinda like a Wolverine kinda thing where you can, like, regenerate yourself and you're strong and fast, or is that, like, do you have to pick one? Because if I have to pick a person, I think Wolverine is what I would do. Although it would hurt because, like, at some points, that was real bone coming out of his hand before it was, like, steel. So just think about, like, always, like, piercing your skin. But I mean, like, he's Wolverine, right? He can't die, right? Unless you, like, watch the last Wolverine movie, then spoiler alert. But, uh, I cried in that movie too. We're just being real, right? We're not judging people here. Being real. I cried in that movie. But yeah, I think Wolverine. I think honestly, I think they're making a new movie, a new Deadpool movie, and I think he's in it, which is cool. But nope, not me sitting here thinking what powers I want. Oh, I said invisible. That's ooh, dang, you sneaky. That's a sneaky power to have. Now, what would you do? What would you do with that power? Right? Because what does invisibility mean? Does that mean like anything you put on, you can't see yourself? Like, what does that mean? Because it's like, yeah, what does that mean? Like, how do you turn that on and off? Are you always invisible? Or like, how do you decide when you want to go regular? What would you want your forever meal to be? Oh, that's a good question. Ah, okay, I need to know some boundaries with this question, right? Because could I say something like that, like covers everything, like a sandwich? Could I say something like that? Because that kind of blankets everything, right? Or do I have to like hammer in on one meal? Very Harry Potter. Give me the blanket he used. No, that's facts. That's fact. Okay, that you're just gonna be walking around your backpack all the time with a blanket and you just that's valid. That's a good ability right there. Nah, all right. Well, what's the what are my parameters with this? Invisible cloak. Yes, sir. Invisible cloak. Um, okay, if I were to pick one forever meal, that is too easy. Okay. And what's crazy is because um, ah, it has to be a home cooked meal type. Okay. Now, can I have sides? Can I have sides on this meal, or is it just a main course? Because I think I know my answer, but I need to know if I can have sides. I can have sides. Okay, fried chicken. Absolutely, fried chicken. Because I could have look at. Ooh, ooh, with a drink. Oh, give me a pink lemonade. Oh no, strawberry lemonade. My fault. Strawberry lemonade. Um, Okay, here's why I say it, right? Fried chicken can be prepared different ways. You can have it with a bone, like a thigh. You could have a drum. You could have a wing. You could have what else? What else? What else? You can have a tender. You can make a fried chicken sandwich, right? Because you have sides. What if you have a side of bread, right? Um, I said strawberry lemonade, not pink lemonade. That pink lemonade that came off wrong. Strawberry lemonade and fried chicken, I think is an exquisite combo. Although I do think you can go dark soda with that. I think you can go something like a Dr. Pepper or like a Coke or a Pepsi with fried chicken. I think that's fire too. But I think strawberry lemonade, but it's got to be like the strawberry lemonade when they got like a little bit of strawberries mixed in it too, mixed in with like the little thing that they give them. Yeah. Alright, now since I, put myself on this pedestal and talk about my what we saying? What we saying? What's our favorite last only one meal? Go ahead, let me know. Let me see what it is. I'm not judging because I'm gonna ask another question after this. And the same parameters, it's got to be home cooked. What was the other one? It can have sides, and you got to have a drink. Oh, steak, medium rare with some mashed potatoes and corn. Ooh, that's a good choice. That's a very good choice. This has to be Mexican. Okay, okay. Isaiah, with that one right there, is like, are we counting like health out of the equation? Right? Are we counting health out of the equation? Because I know I said fried chicken, but right, a fabulous. He knows, right? Isaiah knows something, right? You got, yeah, yeah, y'all know. Um, okay. Health is out of the equation. Okay, you're straight. Because if you eating red meat every day, like your heart is going to be like working extra. Your heart's gonna be working overtime to the max. But if health's out of the equation, that's a good meal. Um, I can't think of a dish that has to be Mexican. Okay. Ooh, you could have birria tacos. That's fire. What else? El pastor tacos. Fire. You could have a torta. You could have. Um, let's talk about soups. You could have menudo. You could have pozole. What else? What else? What else? What else? Name them off. Name them off. Help me. Help me. You could have a quesadilla. You could have mm, carne asada burrito. Fire. Chile verde burrito. Fire. Uh, carnitas. Fire. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I really only named like foods that I like. Yeah, those are all perfect, but how could I choose one? Ooh, okay. See, that's why I said fried chicken. It's like I love I love Mexican food too. I love my Mexican food. That's my culture. But fried chicken, that you could, lock down on that. Like if you have like just carne asada, right? And you have sides, I guess you could make a burrito with that. But, you know, mm, I'd go birria. Birria is a very good choice. I think I'd go with like a birria taco. I think if I were to choose like a Mexican dish, I would rock with that one. That yeah, because I feel like a soup would get way too boring every day. But I think birria is fire. It takes a while to make. So if that's out of the equation of you having to make it, yeah, I go birria. Without a doubt. If you think about it, a lot of Mexican food is the same ingredients, tacos, stuff like that is facts. That is facts. And I think about that a lot of times when I'm cooking meals too. I'm like, dude, this really is like just the same ingredients, just you prepare the meat maybe a different way, you know. Um, okay, that's valid. That's a good point. Ooh, okay, I got a spicy question. Okay. What is one meal, right? That if someone makes, like you're judging them on how well they make that meal. Like what's one meal that like you will judge that person on that meal? Like if they like make chicken, like for example, like me, like if I go if I go somewhere and like they say they're cooking, right? And oh, it's a good meal. They're making like kind of like a chicken you'd make with pasta, right? No, oh no, it's not that. That's too easy. What am I judging someone on a meal? Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. That's what I judge somebody on. If I show up and like the mac and cheese is not good, yeah, I'll judge you on that. Respectfully, it's still love. It's still love. Oh, enchiladas, that is such a good one. That is such a good one. Such a good one. I was about to say that too. That's such a good one. What's your favorite show of all time? Ooh. Ooh, what is my favorite show of all time? I totally know this. Um, it's like the only show I've ever finished. My favorite show of all time. Dang. Uh, he just got turned into a mod. No, just like uh, look at that. You just got turned into a mod. No, that's too biased. uh, love you. I got wrist damage still, so I can't drop the pinky. It hurts too much. Um, I just tried season one of that one. Hilarious. Um, dang. You know what? Oh, actually, Isaiah, I should be getting my car checked out tomorrow, and I planned on going there this weekend. So fingers crossed that my vehicle's good. Vehicle's good. I'll tell you more about that another time though. But then this weekend, if you're free, please. Um, okay, so I've heard a lot of people say good things about what's that new show that was based off the video game. Um, I see that Walker Turtle this weekend. Okay. Mhm. That's valid. Fine, whatever. No, we won't get no food then. That's fine. Okay, sweet. I'll plan on that. Okay, what's that show that just came out that was based off the video game, the PlayStation video game? Um, not This Is Us. Um, not Dying Light. It's on God of War. No. Um, it's like based about like post-apocalyptic times. It's kind of like zombie apocalypse happening, but like not really. And he's just chatting right now. He's just chatting. What is it? It's not The Last of Us. Is it The Last of Us? I think it's The Last of Us. I've heard that show is fantastic. Um, but to answer your question about my favorite show, SpongeBob. Done. Call of Duty Zombies. But what's y'all's? Because y'all over here, Isaiah said it was mine, but fabulous. Let's hear yours. Favorite show of all time. That's such a tough question. I would say SpongeBob. Fire show. I know. Fire. Are you talking about SpongeBob or The Last of Us? Because Last of Us I heard was fire. Early season of SpongeBob top tier. Yes, and you know what? Actually, my leg. You know what? That first episode with the where the anchovies come up in the spot. That is such an iconic episode because look, at SpongeBob did not fold under any pressure. Oh, you know what? The other one, when he was delivering the pizzas, and then he gives the guy the diet Dr. Kelp, and then he's like laughing at the drink, and then the guy's like, what does he say? What you do to my drink? Bro, that episode is up there too. Or where they're doing the chocolates to the door, um, taking the chocolates to the door. Yo, that's hilarious. Uh, what do you say? My glass is made of I got paper skin and glass knees or something like that. Oh, bro, fire. Okay, look at how do I sub here? Take my money. Look at I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. Give me a sec. Give me 1 sec. Stay there. All right. Don't mind it because it's probably dusty, but it's still in this plastic. Do you see what this is? Is it a DVD? Absolutely, it's a DVD. Look at this OG. right here. You see this? Look, let me read off some of these. What you guys know about rocket power? Hey Arnold, everyone knows Hey Arnold. Rugrats, but rocket power. Rocket power. That show, oh man, something about that show. But these are all the classic Halloween episodes. Like this, I think the SpongeBob Halloween episode, the Scaredy Pants one, is up there with the Christmas one, the very first Christmas one that they did, where they were singing the song. Um, y'all know what I'm talking about, where Santa Claus was supposed to be coming to town, he never did, and then they sang that song about him. Yeah, that one, those two are top tier. Those are up there. Never seen them. Oh, yeah. Rocket Power was my life when I was a kid. I wanted to skate so bad. Dude, same. And then I never did. It's crazy. I wanted to skate so bad and never did. But like there's just something so iconic about him. Although I would learn how to skate if I wasn't scared of absolutely like, you know, bailing and like tearing up like everything about my knees and stuff. I would love to learn how to skate. I do have a life goal. I do have a life goal. You need a Destinate. Um, no, I did not just take the wrapping off that. Don't worry about that. Do I need a desk or a deck? We talking about like a skateboard deck or like a desk, like an actual desk? Because look at one word changes that whole sentence or one letter. I might be getting a new one if you want my desk. Oh, how kind. I'll let you know when I go over there. I'll let you know when I go over there. Cause I'm gonna be moving and I think I'm just taking my little, my little Hyundai. So I may or may not have space. But then I also think the space that I'm moving into may not have enough space for that either. So I'll let you know. I'll take measurements. I'll bring a little tape measure over there. You know what? What was I gonna say? I don't know if Bree's still in here. I don't think she is. Um, but dude, this was fire. This was so fire. Look at we got. Just let me know because I'm shooting my a new desk. uh, don't worry, Isaiah. You good? I could just feel Ashley like over your shoulder right now, like looking at you a certain way. Oh, that's hilarious. Um, I wanted to know what Bree's favorite meal would have been. Same. And she left. Well, she probably didn't leave. Her internet probably like, she's been in and out the whole stream. Uh but dude, this was fire. Isaiah, uh I don't know if you'll probably chime in. I might go live if I go there this weekend. I'm gonna try to do this on Saturdays. But I don't know. I think YouTube will be in the works. I think I'm gonna work on like, actually building up somewhat of a setup on YouTube for live streaming. But I think for purposes like this, where it's just kind of chatting and everything like that, I could do it on YouTube. But I think I might do Instagram for a little bit. I think I might rock with YouTube or Instagram a little bit. Like next week, I think I might go on Instagram or something. We'll see. We'll see. It was I'm just grateful that we had people here. Looking forward to more, Mr. Fabulous. Good luck on your content creation journey. I'm excited to keep seeing you here. Feel free. Always, DM me if you need anything. I'm more than happy to respond. So let me know if I'm gonna go live on Instagram or try YouTube, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna pray about it and we're gonna see what happens. With all that being said, man, we went live for W Streamer. Yeah. We go work there. With all that being said, I've almost been talking for 2 hours and it doesn't even feel like it. Fantastic. We went, 12 minutes with nobody being in here. So like major character developments right there. Um, yeah, this was great. Love you guys. Like you guys were my own. And that's real love right there. I'm gonna eat an orange. I'm gonna eat an orange. And I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night. I think I'm gonna watch some shows with the family. When can I become a member? I don't even think I'm allowed to do that right now. I don't even think you can do that. Yeah, I don't think you could be a member because I don't think I'm at the capacities for that. I don't think. But thank you. You're a member right here. Right here. Are you eating the orange I was about to leave? No, 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 no. I'm gonna do that off stream. That's gonna y'all do not want to see me tear up an orange respectfully. Like I think you guys would lose all, I think that would ruin everyone's night. So I'm just gonna, go out on a high note. Uh I'll be the first. Yes. Hold on. Look at that, Isaiah. Look at what you got right there. Managing mod. How many mods can you have? I don't know how many mods you can have. But look at that. I got 2 mods now. So with this role being with you 2 mods, you guys guard this chat with your life. Okay. If anybody in the future comes in here talking weird, it's on you guys to guard this with your life. Salute. You guys have a great bro. This is how you know I'm just chatting right now. All right. Salute y'all. Y'all have a good night. I love you. Thank you. This was fun. This was really fun, actually. I really enjoyed this. We're gonna pick it up. Look, we got 4 viewers. This is wait, hold up. Is Bree back in here? We'll never know. We will never know. All right, y'all. What's our community name? Ooh, that's a good question. Okay. What about I thought about this. Get somebody else to do it. The Nathanators? Nah. What about I thought about this actually, that might make me a nerd. Okay, so my initials are NAP, right? NAP. How we feeling about nap pack? Ooh, like nap pack? Ooh, that kind of sound cool, huh? It's gotta be a good name. All right, now I'm self-conscious. The nap pack, right? Everybody's heard of the rat pack, the nap pack. I think that's cool, right? A little nap pack. Nap pack for life sounds cool, but no one's sleeping on you. Ooh! And that's why you're a mod. That's why you're a mod right there. If you weren't a mod before, that's why you're there right now. Nap pack for life. Yeah. In the future, we'll all get it tatted, like right here, like how I have like this little decal right here. We'll all get that tatted. I'll start it. No pressure on anybody, right? No pressure, right? You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, before I keep just talking and everything, okay. Love you guys. Double salute. Good night. Love you. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, that's not how you end stream. When you travel, you got to pay for my flights. Ooh, and just like that, we are out.